This is Image Studio. It allows you to search across your images with AI. For example, in my folders, I have some images of animals, but I want to find where they are stored, so I just need to type in animals and voila! Here are all the images of animals which are stored in my repository. It looks across your folders which you have defined here. Here basically I have defined my libraries, like these are the folders I want the app to search from. And once I have added these folders, I can add new folder from here and I can remove the existing folder from here. But once this part is done, I can search for any images and it will generate to the images. For example, this is one of the image of a bison. I can see where the image is stored. This will help me to find the image again for whatever use I plan. And this also just shows a little description what our AI have generated for this image. Similarly, we got one of our squirrel, we got ostrich, basically all the animals that it could find. And also, since it runs based on a similarity search, it sort of looks across multiple other things as well. These are more of a bird swimming in the body of water, but they sort of resemble with the images, so they are secured earlier on. Then, for example, this image of a cityscape, this is also here. There are some multiple images are there as well. But basically, it will find you the most similar images. It will basically take your keyword and then from that keyword it will look at the most similar images that are in your system. Similarly, I can search for example, nature, or even better will be architecture. And first of all, it will show me the images of buildings and other landscape. And also, I have multiple images in my store, so it is bringing a pipeline like an architecture of a load balancer image or like an site reliability engineering architecture standpoint. This is going into my notes, and this was actually an example I want to talk later on, but let's talk about it right now. Right now, I study cloud, so I have taken a lot of screenshots with arbitrary names, like screenshot 1, 2, 3, so forth. So how do I find a particular image when I'm trying to search across my notes? If, for example, I want to know about VPNs, I can search for VPNs and it will look into my all of my data store. It looked into my Obsidian panel and then it just find out that this image is showing the VPN topology using Google Cloud Platform. Like we can see over here in a more detail, it explains the VPN topology. Now, if I were not using AyroBase Image Studio, it will actually be far harder because you can look like the image name is pasted image 2024 so on and so forth. Like this, it will be very hard to look for the image. But using this, I can very easily find all of the images. Similarly to VPNs, we got the VPCs, and then we can look based on similarity. So we got other clouds similar to structure, like we got our cloud spanner, and then we got our other chart sheets. I can also look across another topics, like I have a lot of notes on networking. So if I were to just, as a matter of fact, it also, since it works on similarity search, it can also work with this. For example, if I were to install networking, I were to type networking, it will automatically recognize it will automatically see that networking is very similar to networking. So it will find across my notes which talk about networks. Here I got our cloud networks in terms of partner interconnect, and that we got our load balancer networks, similarly VPN topology, and then we have another similar images, but basically it returns the top most similar images based on our database. So for example, if I were to have even more nodes, those will show up first, but since those are not there, so it is showing these images, but we can ignore it. Basically it will show us, like it is showing us our questions on how to set up a network traffic for questions. So it works pretty much accordingly. It will show you similar images. It can be used to search across nodes. It can be used to search across images to find maybe animals, maybe a particular animal, maybe a lion, maybe a tiger. Like for example, if I have to search for a lion over here, I got the first image of a tiger, and since this was the only image, this is the only thing the most similar to a lion I have. I don't have an image of a lion in this, so it is showing me a tiger as the first result, and then the rest results are very arbitrary because I don't have something very similar across my results. but this is what we get. We can also search for maybe buildings, like we search for architecture. So now here we got our buildings, we got the multiple buildings that I have stored in my image galleries. And just like this, we can use Image Studio to search across the similar images. Another feature of Image Studio will be that it will look across your images. For example, I have defined this folder, nature. If we were to simply look at here, currently all of the images are up to date. If, for example, there were to be any changes, like this is the folder that we are actually talking about. If I have to just remove this photo, we will already detected that this photo has been missing. So I can fix this and it will automatically delete this image from our image dataset so that you don't have to worry about finding empty images that no longer exist in your folders and in your files. It will simply take care of itself. I can fix it and it will be done and the image will be removed. But currently let's not just do that and let's drag this photo back again. Now that the photo is back here, everything is up to date once again. Now the best part of all this is that it runs all the AI locally so that your data is truly yours. We are currently in the alpha version, so as our early supporters, you will get the app at super cheap plans. Plus, you will get all the future updates and any other app that we will continue to make over here at AyroBase. Hope you all like this program. Hope this is something that work that you need. That you need. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys in the community. Thank you.